has soundproof headphones on over his ears.
So, yes, that is actually something that he started doing after Pound. He told me about this, where like he just could not focus with the crowd in his ears, and his like actual music wasn't doing anything to help. So he got like firing range headphones to put on over top of his music headphones. So he's locked in.
Wow, I mean that is a really nice tech coming out from Omart. But now Omar, we talked about Teaser and his ledge control. Omar putting on a great show here and using the grenades to great effect so far to basically command Teaser into certain space. You can see how he's kind of letting these grenades sit right underneath him, not really cooking them too long, so there is time for Omar to actually do something and basically command where the grenades will explode.
Teaser's got to be very, very careful about these up Bs. He didn't really get punished for that early one this time, but a character like Snake is very good at baiting out those reactions without actually committing to anything. And if you put yourself in that special fall earlier than you want to, you're probably going to eat a punish the next time. But at least for now, we've stayed fairly even. Omar still mostly in control of the stage, looking for that roll away off of the down throw. Now throwing out Nikita, and yep, that's why Samuses hate this matchup. You saw a nearly fully charged shot just get completely evaporated by one single grenade.
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly the interaction we were talking about, where the item play will just erase charge shots from the map. Omar just missing that conversion, but using the F-tilt to close out the stock. And now, if Omar can just basically control and create just a wall for Teaser to try and get around, this is where Omar can just...
We can't say that on stream, but that was hilarious. Either way, though, Omar still holding on to this stock despite being at 154%, and that's another rarity that's a product of this matchup. I never see people live this late against Teaser, because he's always just, getting those early KOs off the ledge trap, 60, 70, maybe 80%. You don't see people living this long, but Omar doing just that now, almost north of 200%.
I liked that very crafty recovery that, oh my gosh, the grenades just nullifying charge shot is so sad for the Samus player. But if you saw earlier off stage, he used the Cypher to knock the grenade up. The grenade pops him up, like you said earlier, and he just basically circumvents Teaser's entire ledge trap.
The fireworks are out in full force. It's not July yet, but Omar maybe giving us Americans a show in advance. 230 now. Still holding on to this stock, but Teaser does finally get the grab and then makes use of the grab armor to ignore that Nikita completely. Omar tried to keep himself covered with the Nikita so that the grab wouldn't do its job, just like that. But instead, Teaser does get the up throw and does finally take out that stock. But come on, man, if you're living to 230, what's a guy got to do?
I mean, it's unprecedented to see someone make it to 230% against Teaser. Like you said, Teaser is generally taking people out at 80, 90% for most of the games we've seen him in Georgia, but Omar doing such a good job racking up this percent and using the F-tilt to push Teaser off stage.
That's a result of Teaser not mixing it up from last time. Omar, the last time he got that down throw, looked immediately for a rollout. This time he covered the option that Teaser showed. Got him with that F-tilt 1 and 2. I forgot what F-tilt was for a second. And he's just continuing to almost just like steamroll him here.
Yeah, I think what we've seen successfully done from Omar is using these grenades to just basically force Teaser to try and choose an option in a premature fashion. Omar keeps going high again and armoring through the fair.
So, yeah, the way Cypher armor works is a little bit stupid. Pardon me for bringing that up. But the way that Cypher armor works is that it's 13%, right? But it's 13% per hit. So multi-hits don't do anything. You need to hit him with 13% in one hit, not just the multi-hit. So fair, Samus's fair, doesn't do anything.
Well, so maybe in that case, maybe next time, maybe looking for a Nair or...
Nair or Bear definitely will more so do the job than Samus fair.
Got it. And again, Omar living to 151, living through the up B coming out from Teaser. And
what if he lives to 230 again? Like
there's no way.
I'm just hitting myself with that what if there. Maybe caster cursing Omar a little bit, but...
Yeah, but...
Low profiles the Zaire? I don't care that he died to up throw there. I love Omar, dude. I love him so much.
Omar has so many unique and different setups that he has been utilizing throughout this.
Sorry, I've been corrected by Twitch chat. It's 8%, not 13. I said the wrong thing.
Oh, okay. So
but it is what I said with the armor, though.
Right.
I just said the number wrong.
Got it. I mean, the principle still stands that the forward air isn't going to be the option to break through that. And good use of the C4 to get up back onto the stage. Omar trying to just get through the traps that Teaser is creating.
Lands on the platform there, gets popped up by the grenade. Omart immediately going into the crouch animation to try and low profile anything that Teaser's throwing at him. Burns jump, but is able to land back down and very nearly catches Teaser with that trap of a C4. Charge shot nullified once again, and you see Omart immediately be reversing these grenades so that the grenade is always behind him, always a shield to keep that charge shot off of him. And how does Teaser get back down from this? There's so much flying right at him. He's still alive, but just barely. Zares to the ledge. And he clutches it out. No!
Teaser!
Way!
Wow. Teaser clutching it out at 173 against Omart. Off the way that first stock win, you would not have expected this outcome at all. Teaser doing a good job composing themselves and finally clutching out versus Omart. You now have to wonder, what would Teaser even ban in this scenario?
I'm going to guess he's getting rid of triplats just because doesn't want to give Snake like extra extra space to play around. So I don't know if Yoshi's is legal here, but probably Yoshi's Battlefield, and then
I think
Kalos is the third ban, more likely than not. I did see us going back to small Battlefield though, so just content to run it back. And with as down to the wire as that game was, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I do like seeing is that Omar not rattled. There are those moments where you have a game like this and you do tend to feel like you're going to lose your composure. Omar, still cool as ever, understands what they need to do for their victory condition, taking it back to small Battlefield, going to make those micro adjustments throughout the course of the game, because players like Omar, I think we've talked about this in the past, where it's just information. You're giving them more time to process what you've been doing.
Yeah. With Cola absent today, Teaser's definitely one of the de facto defenders of 404. Got to hold it down for our local friends here, make sure that the invaders don't get all of the fun. And for those of you who aren't aware, Omar is one of those invaders at the moment, coming all the way from the Dominican Republic just to run our pockets.
I mean, it's good. We always love to see international talent coming out to the scene and trying to give some of the George talent the run for their money. But, well,
thank you, Card.
Thank you, Card, for that. What I have liked so far is that Omar has been putting the C4 on the platform, basically denying Teaser one way to try and get through that zone. But I think Omar's almost playing a little too aggressive at this point. You see him trying to jump in and land with bears on Teaser's shield, and it just hasn't been adding up with the same effect of game one.
Yeah, I want him to revert to how he was playing initially in game one. It felt like things were going a little bit too well for him, and he just decided, hey, I'm winning, I can go in now. But that's just not true, because Teaser will always find a way to get himself back in the game. After that C4 did take the first stock, fires back, blows up the Nikita from above, or not the Nikita, the Cypher rather, from above, and just lets him get right back in.
Yeah, I think one thing that we're trying to see right now is that, it's like you said, Omar has basically been, oh, he's dead off the top. Teaser takes him out with a good conversion into an up air, and Teaser is now playing with confidence, which is one of the most dangerous things to play against. Teaser, very, very confident in their decision making, very, very, very quick to adapt to what Omar has been doing. I need Omar to slow down the decision making right here. You see him now going back to some of this, pulling the grenades, waiting under platforms.
That's one of the hardest things though, Ducks, is that once you start losing like by this amount, it just snowballs harder and harder because you go, oh, I'm behind. I need to play faster so I can regain the lead. I need to get that back in my hands. I need to do this. I need to do that. And that's just the wrong option. But it's very, very difficult to recognize that it's the wrong option in the heat of the moment.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have adrenaline. You have so many different nerds. And the up tilt taking out the stock, Omar at 86%. It's definitely possible for him to just turtle up and rack up the percent and close out Teaser, but we have to stick to this grenade strategy, and Teaser now starting to use the Zare to poke out Omar.
Look at this movement with the grenades. Omar's doing his damnedest to make sure that Teaser has to fight for every single hit that connects, but it happens again. The same thing on stock number 2. He goes up to the sky. Teaser gives him a little helping hand to the heavens, and the grenade sends him on his way. That's one of Georgia's defenders. Teaser closing it out 2-0 over Bandits Omart.
You know, Teaser did a really great job so far of adapting to the high recovery coming out from Omar. But coming up, we're going to walk into a small break, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We have top 24 coming up soon for the MomoCon pre-local. Going to quickly talk about Reverie, an event being put on by Drago in Texas. Some of the top talent from across the state will be there.